Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of this Levoair Dehumidifier with 2000 milliliter or 68 ounces tank. It's supposed to be suitable for homes or rooms up to 3100 cubic feet or 330 square feet. It says ultra quiet, mini, portable and so on. And here we have some small description. One key auto shot of 2-liter water tank, strong dehumidification. Here we have some of the specs. You can see it's working worldwide, really good. It has a noise below 50 decibel, actual power 48 watts, and it's suitable for basement, villa, garage, library, wine cellar and much more. And so I'm going to take it out of the box and then install it and then leave it running for a couple of days and then see what the result is. So here's the device. It was nicely protected, that's really good. So here we have the device. What I haven't found is any kind of instructions manual, but I guess it's very easy to use. It's a beautiful device, I have to admit. I didn't expect it so beautiful. It's really nice. It's rather high, doesn't use a lot of space, still has a large tank. It has only one button here. It has 3 LEDs. Comes with this nice handle to easily carry. When we move it to the side, we can open it, so we can pull this tank to the front, and here we have it. We can open the lid, just pull it straight. You have to also do it a little bit on the side. It's not too easy, but also not too difficult. And then we have this floater here, which makes contact when the water gets too high, so it does not overflow. Here's the collection of the water to the inside, and here we have the hose. So this is what we really need. 2 different type of drainage, the automatic mode or the manual mode, and we just empty this when it's full. This is what we need. I mean, we never know where we are going to use this, and when we have both of the possibilities, that's definitely the best thing. So I'll put this on the side. I mean, when we need this, of course, we have to open the flap here and attach the hose here, and then we have to put the other end into drainage. So I'm not going to use that now, and I put this thing back here. Best is maybe to put it like this and then push it down, and then we are sure that it's nicely secured. Then we put this back, and I think we are ready to go. So let's plug it in and see what happens. There's just this blue light here. Let's click here on the start button, and I would say it starts automatically. So there's just this turn on and turn off. As you can see, very simple and easy, and I guess when it's full it would illuminate here. What I recommend is not to turn on and off all the time, because there's the Peltier thermoelectric module inside. I mean, it doesn't have any moving parts. The only thing which you hear is the fan. There's no pump or nothing which can wear out over time, but of course with the cooling module which is inside, it will cool down when you turn it on and then heat up again or warm up again when you turn it off. So there's a constant expanding and shrinking all the time, and this can wear out over time, but I'm not expecting any problem. I have been using similar devices for years and I never had any problem. So this is what we want to use for the humidifier. We definitely don't want to have like a compressor or so. This would be way too loud. I'm happy that I have bought this with only the fan to be heard here. I have also attached now this power meter, and you can see how much it consumes. It's really 48 watts, and this is all the time. I mean, it's not going up or down or so, it's constantly at 48 watts. Only when you start it at the beginning it has been up to 53 watts, but that's about it. The rest of the time it's exactly at 48 watts. And regarding the cost, when we do the calculation, it will be a little bit more than $3 per month and around $42 per year if you calculate with average US power cost. So I put it outside now in the garage where I have still high humidity. I mean, it's October, but we still have 100 degrees outside and 75% humidity, which is almost what we get in the garage because there's no AC out there, and I'm really worried about high humidity. I have a lot of boxes outside, and when they get too humid, they get unstable, and also I'm worried a little bit about mold and so on. So I bought this to prevent such things. But I've also noticed, of course, that it's not ultra quiet. I mean, in the description they are saying ultra quiet. I mean, of course, I'm pretty close here, just about 10 inches away, or not even that. With my camera, so I'm pretty close. It is not really loud, but it's not ultra quiet. But I think if you can put this underneath a desk or a little bit to the side, this should definitely be acceptable. So I've been running this for around 24 hours, and I just brought it from the garage, and you can see it's really nice, easy to lift it with this handle. And here we have the result. You can see it has been collecting quite some water, even though we are already in October and there's not so much humidity anymore, and the garage is a closed environment. There's no direct air exchange from the outside, so I'm pretty impressed. And you can see how easy we can remove this tank here. So let's see how much we got in here. Of course I could open the lid and pour it directly from there. It would be also a little bit better, so I could drain everything. So here when I do it like this, there's a little bit of water still in the tank left, but you can see it's a lot. It's almost a full glass of water, which this thing extracted from the garage. I mean, it's just a small room and it's an enclosed environment, so I'm super happy with the result actually. And something else I just wanted to show you, of course, make sure that you close this thing after you have been emptying it. So I would probably recommend to open it from the top, and you have to manually empty this container. It's probably easier or more safe to do it like this, and then you know that it is closed. Otherwise you could forget and then cause some spill. Yeah, when we have it open here from the back, two very important thing like safety features. We have this sensor here, and that's a really important thing here. When we look at this lid here and this floater, we can see when it's down, it's pushing up. So this is only working when there is this container inserted, and when it's not full, you can see there's a switch here. When I push it, it starts to work. So it only works when we have the container inserted and when it's not full. So two different safety measures in one. Really good design, I would say. And by the way, you can probably see now the cooling part here from the back. I think it's a little bit difficult to see on the camera, but it's a really long one. It has quite some size here inside, so there's a reason why this part here is so large. So let's put it back here. It's very easy to remove and put it back. And then regarding the airflow, it's not very strong. You can feel it. It's not crazy. What I can tell you is it is straight up, so it doesn't go to the side or so. If you're worried about that, you can see on the back there is absolutely nothing, no intake, also not on the side. So actually the full air intake is here from the front, and what's coming out is going straight up. When I flip this a little bit to the back, maybe now you can see the cooling elements inside, and you can see there's no filter, there's nothing inside, so there's absolutely no maintenance needed. What's important to know, at the bottom of the whole device we have these soft rubber feet. They are not crazy high, but they are here to protect the floor or wherever you want to put. It has a safe stand. You can see I cannot move it around, and it's definitely not going to damage any kind of sensitive surface. What I wanted to show you is something which I really love here in this case. You can see I'm not touching here on top. I just plug this in back, and what happens, it starts automatically again. So this is not like a sensor button, this is like a mechanical button, and when you turn it on, and let's say you go on a vacation and you have this drainage hose installed, and it's constantly dehumidifying, and you have like a power outage for a couple of minutes, and then power comes back, and then this device will start dehumidifying again. This is how it should be. This is what we expect, and yeah, from my side I can give you full recommendation on that. I'm really happy with it, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.